Hello, welcome to another great video. Today we're talking about using technology correctly, wisely, making good decisions when you're using technology. There's a few areas that we're going to be talking about today. First, we're going to talk about copyright. Then we're going to be talking about cyberbullying, sending messages, communicating with people through text, and then lastly, we'll wrap up with sending photos appropriately. So first off, let's talk about the copyright. Make sure you have your learning log open, taking notes. This will help you pass your quiz later on. Everything that people create is protected by law. It's called copyright. Nobody can use your work unless you have their permission. The original creators of products and anyone they give authorization to are the only ones with the exclusive right to reproduce the work. So so that protects your stuff, but when in using other people's stuff, you can't use it unless you have their permission, unless you follow some guidelines that are set forth by copyright law. You'll learn a lot more about copyright in this video. I won't play it during this video, but once you're done with the video, please go back and watch this video, and there will be another video at the end talking about sending inappropriate photos. So there's a video. Watch it sometime. Watch it once you're done with this video. Very, very good, and that'll help you pass your quiz. So the next question I have for you: why do people act differently online? Okay, I think we can all agree that people in texting or whatever it is that we act a little bit differently, a little bit more casual, more relaxed. We're less afraid to say some things through technology rather than somebody's faces, and that's just the way it is, but we should act the same. We shouldn't be one person online and another person in real life, okay? So the real question is do you act differently online? Okay, when you're texting, when you're using social media, are you really yourself? Do you really make decisions in the same way, okay? One of my favorite quotes that goes right along with this is be the same person you are in the light as you are in the dark. Okay, you should always be the same person. Okay, and I just want you to go inside your learning log. I just want you to answer all these questions truthfully. I'm not going to see them. I don't want to look at them. I just want you to kind of reflect, look inside, and see, and do a self-check. See how you're doing. Do you feel like you are responsible for your actions online? If you don't, you should feel just same as if you said it to their face when you text it or message it to somebody. It's as if you said it to their face. Okay. Do you act differently because you aren't face to face? Are you doing or saying things that you wouldn't say to their face? Why is that? What's going on? Are you really being true to yourself? Would you say that again? Would you say that to your face before you send a text? Ask yourself. Would you say that to their face? If you were in the same room, would you say it verbally to them? Would you say that in front of your family? If your family was in the room, would you say it? If your parents read that message, how would you feel? Okay. If you feel guilty in those scenarios, you might be on the wrong path. I invite you to get on the right path. Okay. We've got to be wise with using technology because we can hurt ourselves and we can hurt others if we're not using communication tools appropriately. Okay. So just kind of hitting this, go ahead and type this in your learning log. Pause the video if you need to. If you feel guilt, that means the action is wrong or against what you believe. Okay, so guilt is a kind of a gauge of whether you're on the right path or not. So if you're feeling guilty about things you're doing, stop it. Okay, before you do something, ask yourself, am I going to feel bad about this? Am I going to regret this? If the answer is yes, then don't do it. I know we all make mistakes, and sometimes we're just stupid and we make mistakes, but try to think before you act, especially in this regard. Okay, skip that one. Next term, I want you to write down your learning log. Feel free to pause the video if you need to. Online community. Okay, when you guys go on the internet or using social media tools, you're part of an online community, and you want to make that community the best it can be. Okay, if we all teamed up together and said, we're going to make social media, we're going to make the internet a very positive place, it would change. Okay. And so you can be part of that change by doing positive things online. Okay, here are some of those positive things. Follow the rules and code of conduct. Communicate pleasantly with friends and people around there. Help improve websites. Okay, things that kind of make the online community worse or affect it in a negative way. Mess up games the team loses. Don't make fun of other people. Kind of get into that cyberbullying. We're going to talk about that here in a minute. Do not post fake information. Don't leave random comments. Don't leave inappropriate comments. Just make the internet a better place. All right. Part of this touches right onto cyberbullying. Okay, please type down this definition to your learning log. Cyberbullying is using digital media tools such as the internet and cell phones to deliberately upset or harass someone else. Okay, just because you texted to somebody, just because you're commenting on someone's photo, you can't be like, oh, that's not gonna hurt their feelings because I'm not really there. Okay, pretend like it's the same. Don't say it. Don't say anything negative. You should never say anything negative. You don't have Thumper's old rule. If you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. Okay, people are going through hard times. Okay, you have no idea what that person's going through, so you should always be uplifting. Okay, I wish we were more positive. Okay, just lift people up. If we had a community full of people lifting each other up, the world would change. So I always try to lift people up. I don't tear people down through teasing. Okay, I lift people up. These are just some very sad statistics that go along with cyberbullying. 3 million kids per month are absent from school due to bullying. So could you imagine if you tease somebody or you cyberbully somebody and they end up not coming to school for a while and they get behind their coursework, maybe they drop out of school? Could you imagine that? 20% of kids that are bullied think about suicide. Could you imagine teasing somebody, they don't come to school and they think about suicide or can actually commit suicide? This is so sad. We can all be a part of that. Part of stopping this. Okay, we don't tease people. We are kind. We're uplifting the people. Okay, here's whenever someone's cyberbullied, there's 4 different people. Okay, there's the person being teased. There's the person teasing, the offender, and then oftentimes there's a bystander. There's people who see the post or the comment or the text. And they're like, oh, shoot, that's too bad. I'm not really going to do anything, though. Okay? Don't be a bystander. You want to be an upstander. Okay? An upstander stands up and says, no, that's not okay. Stop it. Leave that person alone. Okay? You guys should all make the decision that if you're ever in an instant where bullying is happening, that you will be an upstander. You'll be a positive influence and try to do your best to stop the bullying. If you make that decision now, when it comes down the road, you'll be much likelier to make the decision. Okay, this is a video. Please watch it. It talks about what happens if you do send a message, a photo, an inappropriate photo online. Okay, it just spreads like wildfire, and you can never get it back. You can't never get it to stop. Okay, please don't let bad things happen to you. Okay, make good decisions. Don't cyberbully. You've got to be so careful with who you communicate with online. You should only communicate with people online that you know in real life. Okay, never meet anybody that you ever met online. Be safe. Be smart. Make good decisions, and everything will turn out okay. Okay, hundreds of kids are kidnapped every year. Thousands of students are attacked each year. And they all think it's okay because it's on social media, and they think that that social media and the internet is a safe place. It's not. Okay, there are online predators that's all they do every single day is they try to find kids to prey on and to attack them. So please don't let it happen to you. Be smart. Use your head, and let your parents know. Let school teachers or principals know what's going on so that we can put a stop to it. You guys are awesome. Make good decisions.